When Tupac was shot and killed, it really resonated that things are really dangerous.
You heard the same things we all heard at the time in the press, that one side was involved in the death of the other side, and then they came back and retaliated.
There were so many rumors and things for years. I was more concerned just about the well-being of my artists and also myself and my family.
You're stopped dead in your tracks on a night in March of 1997.
Shots rang out, and at first I just thought of somebody shooting in the air, and just human reaction, I immediately ducked down. Everybody in my car ducked down, and then I heard somebody yell, they shot at Biggie's car, and then I just jumped out of my car and I ran directly to his car. Like, all the doors were open, and he was hunched over.
The idea that Diddy set up Biggie's murder has been a long-standing conspiracy theory in hip-hop circles, and it's reignited recently with claims that new evidence suggests Diddy knew Biggie was going to be shot. People are speculating that Biggie's death wasn't just a tragic event, but rather a calculated move, and Diddy supposedly benefited from it, raking in hundreds of millions in the aftermath. Let's break it down. After Biggie was killed, Diddy released I'll Be Missing You, a tribute to Biggie that blew up, becoming a massive hit and bringing in serious money.
Yeah, you might be right, man. That's a good point. But looking at everything that Diddy is going through right now, do you believe this is karma?
Most likely, yeah. I could see that. Yeah. I mean, wasn't I saying that, was it on this show where I said, why did he have to send Biggie out to Cali and all that type of shit? Yeah. Like, that was ridiculous. Like, there was no reason. And now, I know they had this memoir that they said was Kim Porter's, but then they said it was fake. Do you know about that, or did you even check that out?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah.
They pulled the book down from Amazon.
Yeah, it probably was made by AI, although a lot of stuff in it seemed feasible. Okay. And one of the things that they were saying in there was that, he was mad at Big, and, because Big wanted to make his own label, and he was saying he couldn't protect them and all this type of shit. And it was almost sounding like what I was saying. You know what I mean? Like, why would you send that man out there knowing the fucking climate unless you lightweight was setting them up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, man. I don't know. But yes, this absolutely could be karma for all the bullshit, all the publishing you've stole, all the bullshit that you've done to hip hop. Like, you must understand that he took a dope ass street group like the Locks and tried to put them in the shiny suits. Well, he did put them in the shiny suits, and it almost killed their careers if they wouldn't have got away from him. But he tried to do that to hip hop as a whole. And he was one of the people that were instrumental in handing the keys over to the vultures and turning hip hop into a materialistic, just debauchery based genre. He also helped to take away the integrity of hip hop by, when he went from an executive to a rapper, who the f did that before? Like, this dude did not rap at all prior to this. And he decided, you know what? I got enough money. I got enough arrogance in myself. I'm behind the scenes. I know how to push the button on an artist. I could push the button on myself. Why don't I just be a fucking artist? Yeah, I know one of the criteria of hip hop, a real MC has to write his own rhymes. F that hip hop shit. I'm about making money. I'll just get niggas to write my rhymes. I'll get niggas to make these beats and take the credit for it. Like, all of that adds to his karma too, bro. Not just, you see what I'm saying? Like, taking hip hop down a certain road that he helped take it down. Nah, you got to pay for that too, bro. You got to pay for that too.
Real talk. And speaking of that, Little Kim, you feel like she a plant, right?
I mean, they could be. That whole, again, they push the button on certain people for a certain reason. You know what I mean? Little Kim, I said, she was like, almost like the grandmother of what you see today in these female rappers, as far as the, you know, over sexualized and, yeah, just all about, I'm gonna take a nigga's money and fucking, he can eat my pussy and all this fucking shit. Like, she was one of the first ones to do that. Like, you know what I mean? And then everybody else seemed like they try to use her blueprint. Like Nicki Minaj took the Little Kim blueprint and just made it go further. But it's like, are they using these people for a reason? Like, are they being planted? I don't know. It's very possible. The Tekashi 6ix9ines of the world, all these certain people that just, even a Sexy Red could be a fucking plant. You see what I'm saying? Like, how do these people sometimes get just that extra, all right, we're gonna do it for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Nicki Minaj was doing mixtapes and all this type of shit. But then, when she got with Wayne and them and somebody pushed the button, you got to get that button pushed. And in order to get, and when that button gets pushed, who's pushing it? Who's allowing it to get pushed? Who do you have to talk to push the button? And once the button's pushed, is that being a plant? You see what I'm saying? Even if you feel like you might have started out paying your dues, but at some point, somebody implanted you in your place to be as big as you are. You know what I mean?
Many believe Diddy capitalized on the tragedy, using Biggie's death to elevate his status in the music industry and grow Bad Boy Records into an empire. But this theory takes it a step further, suggesting Diddy knew what was going to happen and did nothing to stop it, or worse, orchestrated it for his own gain. Though no solid evidence has ever surfaced to definitively prove this claim, people point to the shady circumstances surrounding Biggie's death, the rivalry with Tupac and Suge Knight, and Diddy's rise to power right after the shooting. The streets have been buzzing with these accusations for years, and each new piece of gossip or evidence adds fuel to the fire.